Yeah! Here we go!
It's time for TSS Fantasy.
It is Commissioner Cooper.
Greatest time of the year, and if you are praising fantasy Jesus, you are doing good stuff.
Happy Sunday, happy early morning trash football game.
That's why
We're back, baby! Let's go!
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Aaron Rodgers, I almost got banned off TikTok for the thing that's doing.
That's why I'm easy.
He has had some nagging hamstring issues
I'm
over
easy
the
like
years.
Sunday morning.
My beloved Jets are trash.
That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Commissioner Cooper, and you're waking up with TSS Fantasy.
Good
No,
morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, my thing's on lag, so it's still playing the easiest Sunday morning as you're saying that. So, yeah!
Let's
Brad,
go.
I got something for your ass when you come in. You better be praying to fantasy Jesus. You better be praying to fantasy somebody, Buddha, something, but rubbing that fantasy belly, because I got something for your ass when you come in.
Rubbing that fantasy belly. All right, well, let's get things started this morning. We'll pay the bills real quick. If you're watching on YouTube, do us a solid. Hit subscribe. Throw your fantasy questions in there. Give us a like and all that other good jazz. Little things stopping you from doing it. Big things popping for us when you do. We appreciate that. If you're looking for some championship bling for your fantasy champion, look no further than Pro-Am Belts. And if you're going to play some daily fantasy today, use the Fast Strap app and use the promo code TSS. We'll double that deposit up to $50. And in just a little bit, we're going to give you some ultimate DFS lineups to play today. So that'll help you out win some money. Let's get the introduction started. Welcome to the studio, Justin Jesus Herrera.
Yeah, it's week 13. It's playoff time. Let's go. Greg, I'm not gonna do it while he's not here, Greg. I'm gonna do it when he gets in. All right, fine. No, I'm not gonna do it when he gets in.
You gonna wait till he gets in?
You don't hit a man while he's turned around or in church. You hit a man when he's directly in front of you. But you know what? I'm excited. It's week 13. And if you're cooking right now, you're looking forward to that bye. Ours is week 14. Some is week 15. I'm looking forward to a couple buys myself. I don't know about you guys.
Oof. All right. Well, yeah, I'm right on the cusp as well. So I feel what you're saying. Let's also welcome in the studio Ballers Meg all the way. It's not even morning for her. Welcome in, but it is kind of morning though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've just woken up, so we're still counting that as morning. But good morning, guys.
Good morning. She's finally feeling the morning, whatever you call it, trying to wake up with us finally this morning. And let's also welcome in OJ. The juice is loose. Greg Mayer, welcome in, friend.
Good morning. Justin, I know you're not gonna say it, but I hope you whoop Freddie's ass today. I need it. Freddie needs it. Give him that can of whoop ass for me.
Yes, our home league is getting spicy this week. This is actually our last week for regular season play, so it's going to be very interesting crossing that finish line this week. All right, well, let's get things started this morning with some injury news from our boy Brian Scott from the Injured List podcast.
It's time to get your latest NFL injury updates with Brian from the Injured List podcast. The doctor is in.
Good morning, Brian. How are you this morning, my friend?
Good. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Appreciate you joining us this morning. Hope everyone, by the way, I forgot to say, hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgiving weekend, by the way. My apologies on that. All right, Brian, tell us what we got going on today with our injury updates.
All right. Well, a few last-minute updates and some confirmations for Sundays since our show on Friday. So Baker Mayfield is going to play. That's been made official. He'll probably have some protective padding over that shoulder on the left side there, non-throwing shoulder. So shouldn't affect him too much, but it will probably play a role in how he scrambles and what he does when he comes out of the backfield there. But he will be playing. Jackson Dart has officially cleared concussion protocol, has been named the starter for tomorrow night's game. against the Patriots. So Jackson Dart will make his return. Aaron Rodgers, it turns out that he's going to be playing. As we predicted, he'll have a splint or some type of brace on that left wrist. It turns out that he had multiple fractures in that wrist and hand. Apparently, one of them was actually more significant than they originally reported or let on. But despite that, he will be playing. That's been made official as well. Jaden Daniels officially out, still recovering from that dislocated elbow. JJ McCarthy out with a concussion. Brosmer, the rookie, undrafted free agent, will get the start. CJ Stroud making his way back from concussion protocol. He's going to get the start. Aston Genty, apparently not a serious ankle injury. He should be available today. Bucky Irving should be back today. Chris Godwin is back. The Bucs are starting to get healthy. That could play a role here. I think they elevated one of their wide receivers, and can't remember his name, who was injured all year. I think is finally back as well, and I'll get you that name later. Omarion Hampton will not be cleared just yet. He's still officially out. Trey Benson has not officially entered his 21-day window yet. That's getting a little bit ominous as the season continues to get later and later here. Will he ever come back? Alvin Kamara is going to be missing this weekend with his MCL sprain. That's been made official. Drake London should be back. I think there's been reports saying that he's going to be, he's carrying a doubtful tag. So I don't think we're going to see him. I think it's going to be at least another week. Marvin Harrison Jr. apparently is going to play, recovering from that surgery for his appendix. Brian Thomas Jr. has been taken off the injury report. He will play. DK Metcalf will play. Terry McLaurin apparently feels better than he did the first time around with his quad injury. He will play. And then Chris Olave, last minute update there. He was apparently dealing with a back injury. He is going to be playing for the Saints. Apparently he's not too serious. And then interesting move here. Dalton Kincaid apparently will be carrying a questionable tag. However, the Bills recently elevated one of their tight ends off the practice squad. So that does not spell good news for Dalton Kincaid. Probably not going to play, even though he has that questionable tag. He's still week to week with this hamstring injury. Hasn't played since week 10, so possibly not ready just quite yet. And then Darren Waller was officially activated off of IR, so he will be playing today. And that's the updates for Sunday.
They activated him for that playoff push
There
at
you go.
4-7. So there you go. I love how they show the teams in the hunt, and it's like the Bengals and the other teams that have like 3 wins. I'm like, man,
My Giants activated Jackson Dart just in time to make that last.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right. It's time for TSS Fantasy, says our boy Andrew LeDuc. Thanks for not joining us this morning. Odell Beckham, Janane was trying to get out. I think he or she was trying to get that out. And then good morning to you, Sam. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Brian, everyone go follow Brian at the Injured List Podcast all over social media. Gives you some great injury insight, especially right before kickoff, things like that, sending out updates and that kind of good jazz, and all kind of great interviews right here on that Sports Podcast Network. All right, Brian, well, we appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you next Friday as we get ready for the playoff push. Hope you enjoy your weekend, my friend.
Thanks. Sounds good. Good luck, guys.
Good luck. We'll send Bri out with, what does that say? My stupid there it is. Oh, Giants are out.
Dude, I don't know that.
Sending Brian out with a spicy comment. All right, let's hear from our friends from NeuroGuard Plus. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome. Dr. Michael Hutchison has harnessed the latest in neuromuscular dentistry and impact technology to develop a mouthguard that does more than protect. It enhances. NeuroGuard Plus isn't just a mouthguard. By focusing on the jaw's physiological position, it provides an added layer of neuroprotection, significantly reducing the risk of sports-related neurological injuries. All athletes should be using a custom mouthguard designed to their bite position. NeuroGuard Plus was created as a means to maintain your physiological jaw position regardless of your bite. The appliance is designed to optimize your upper-lower jaw relationship to improve your strength, your balance, your oxygen intake, and drastically lower your chance of a concussion. Independent studies have shown that the NeuroGuard Plus will provide you with improvement to both upper and lower body strength. The same improvements were not present with a common mouthguard. Over 6,500 athletes have used the NeuroGuard Plus. Dr. Hutchison is happy to say that the amount of diagnosed concussions is 0.2%. The NeuroGuard Plus offers athletes, coaches, and parents an advantage to keep their players safe on the field. If you or your child actively participates in athletics, they need to be protected from the dangers of repetitive head trauma. Get your NeuroGuard Plus mouthguard today. Click on the link and use code ILP Sports for 10% discount on your purchase.
All right, we got a question already. Justin, who would you pick? Ladd, Jefferson, and Olave. Going to pick two of these, and give me PPR and non-PPR. What do you think?
So Olave's got a back injury, but he's going to play. You know, I'm going Ladd 100%. That's my locked in. It's the Raiders. Going to be easy matchup. Jefferson and Olave for two different reasons. I'm iffy. I like Jefferson. I have him on a bunch of teams, but I'm even iffy if I want to play him today because that team has been bad, and we don't know if it's JJ, and we don't know if it's the offense. We don't know what it is. Olave got the back injuries playing the Dolphins. Good secondary, good pass rush. I think I'm going to go with Jefferson just because I have a feeling Max Brosmer is going to be a little bit better than what we've been seeing with JJ McCarthy. I mean, Nick Mullins at one point threw 400 yards in this offense, so there's a chance that he can be very good. Olave with a back injury just scares me. I mean, anytime Olave's injured just scares me, but that back injury, it's just one bad hit, and the Dolphins know how to lay the wood, especially Fitzpatrick back there.
Yeah, I think too. I agree with you, and not just because they're playing America's team, but I think game script will dictate. They will have the Vikings are going to have to throw the football, and it can't get much worse than what JJ McCarthy's been doing, quite frankly. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Brian wanted to chime in. He said Colts have now added Tyler Warren to their injury report due to an illness. He's listed questionable for today. It says Colts coach said that Daniel Jones was a full participant in practice again today. He's good to go for Sunday versus Houston. Got some more updates. Look at this. As of Saturday, wide receiver Jalen McMillan has been medically cleared by his spine doctor to resume practicing after a neck injury. All right. That was pretty nasty. I don't remember that one. All right, guys, let's get to some weather because it will impact your fantasy outcomes. Let's check it out.
It's time to get your real-time NFL weather report from TSS Fantasy.
All right, for today's weather on two games that you don't need to worry about your kickers, Houston at Indy and Las Vegas at the Chargers. The rest are all outside. New Orleans going to America's team, the Miami Dolphins, 79 degrees, partly cloudy. Winds are at 14 miles an hour, nothing too crazy. Atlanta at the Jets, 41 degrees, likely rain in this one, and winds are at 10 miles an hour. By the way, Fred and I will be at the New York Jets Stadium next week. We'll be coming to you live from New York next week, so that'll be fun. 49ers at Cleveland. I probably wouldn't have want to watch this game, but this one says 34 degrees and definite snow. Winds at 21 miles an hour, so that's going to make this one at least a fun game to see what's going on in this one. Rams at Carolina, 48 degrees, chance of rain, winds at 10 miles an hour there. Jacksonville at Tennessee, 42 degrees, mostly cloudy, winds at 9 miles an hour. Arizona at Tampa, 81 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds at 7 miles an hour there. Minnesota at Seattle, it's 45 degrees, mostly cloudy. It says winds at 1 mile an hour, so don't even worry about your kicker, I guess, in that one. Buffalo at Pittsburgh, 34 degrees, mostly cloudy, winds at 15 miles an hour in that one, so might want to just take note of that. Denver at Washington, 41 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds at 6 miles an hour. And Giants at New England, Monday night, it's going to be 27 degrees, and there is a chance of snow in this one as well, and winds are at 2 miles an hour, so that might make Monday night a lot of fun as well. All right, we got to get some betting advice. Before we do, we got to get our other compadre in, Fred the Jester Reyes. Welcome in, my friend.
Yeah, I'm here. Another abysmal week for the Jets. Let's go.
That's right, abysmal indeed. Sam says, well, it's 18 degrees in Kansas City, Missouri. Jeez, oh, please.
Fred, it's about to be abysmal for two reasons for you, because you got the Jets and you're also getting a can of whoop ass today, motherfucker. You know what? I got two words for you, Fred.
Hey, I got
Next
the
week.
text. Please believe me. I got
That's
the
why you're going to be
text.
playing
I
next week.
got the text because you weren't this confident Thursday.
Fred said he's got receipts.
Everybody gets a can of whoop ass, whether I'm confident or not, Fred. Everybody gets a can of whoop ass.
Yeah. All right, let's help some people win some money today, and let's get some betting advice from our boy Eric.
Time to win some money with TSS Fantasy's betting advice. Win big bitches.
Good morning, Eric. How are you this morning?
Outstanding. I mean, other than the snow outside. Just got back from sunny Florida. Every time I go there, the sunglasses get bigger. I get a little bit more Florida in my DNA. It's all I can do right now not to buy a lifted truck. I love that place.
Just call Eric the Florida man. All right.
He's got that energy.
I didn't wrestle the gator. I looked at it from a safe distance, so I'm still not a full Florida man.
Yeah.
We've,
all right, how are we winning some money today, my friend?
Well, we've done good with these alt spreads, so let's put that to the test with Rams minus 19.5 at Carolina, who's without J.C. Horn, and on the other side, you got Stafford on the march to his first MVP trophy. This one's going to get out of hand, and we're getting plus 214. Seahawks minus 13.5 at home versus the Vikings. You're not winning your first start out there. And they are not afraid to run the score up either. We've seen that multiple times this year. Texans plus 3 at the Colts. You could call it a full participation, but I saw Danny limping around at practice. He looks one good sack away from the IR to me. And this Texans pass rush is legit. Also, Ty Warren has the flu or something as well, which is just great for my dynasty team, who absolutely has to win today. I like the Giants getting 7 on Monday night, too. Jackson Dart back. Vibes are good. And how many games in a row are these Pats really going to win? Good old-fashioned 3-pick entry for the underdog. We need a vibe shift here, taking all unders, because statistically speaking, it is 100% easier to not do something than it is to do it. Daniel Jones lower than 239.5 passing yards in a game he may not finish. Jordan Mason lower than 8.5 rush attempts. They're going to be chasing Seattle with Aaron Jones today. I don't see how Jordan Mason rush attempts are going to help them. Christian McCaffrey lower than 18.5 rush attempts. I'm not messing with his rushing yards because he can break that 80-yarder, but they're in Cleveland. They're not going to run him into a brick wall 19 times. The 49ers can beat you a couple different ways. I think they're going to choose one of those. 19, 20 rushing attempts right now would be seen, I think, as like unnecessary mileage on your Ferrari right before the playoffs. They're playing with house money here with how many times they've handed him the ball and he's gotten back up. So I don't think you want to give him 20 in Cleveland today. That entry is going to pay us $51 on a $10 bill. Not bad for sitting on the couch all day.
Not bad at all. I like winning money, not doing a damn thing. Enjoy that indeed. All right, Eric, let everyone know where they can follow, subscribe, and get your great content, my friend.
You can find me at Propnosis on the Twitter, where I'm firing off hot takes like those Rams midnight jerseys are the coolest ones they've ever worn.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, Cap for Life, I see you got a couple questions in there. We'll get to that in a second. For now, get your bowls of cereal ready because it's Sunday morning. It's time for our Sunday morning cartoon. Eric, we'll see you next Sunday, my friend. He's like, let me take a puff right quick.
Yeah,
It's
gotta get ready
time.
for cartoons.
There we go.
When evil threatens my football Sunday, Commissioner Cooper sends me his super friends to save the day.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Spot in trouble in Seattle. The Viking is plundering the West Coast looking for a victory. Let's send the Seabirds some quarterback help.
No need to go sleepless here. I'm going to take down these sea chickens today. They have our old reject quarterback at the helm. He'll be seeing ghosts when I'm done.
Bring in Sam Darnold. He'll be looking to enact some revenge today against those dirty Vikings. Sam is no fan of the Purple People Eaters. He'll be the one eating today.
Holy sweet home, Carolina Batman. The Panther is crashing the Los Angeles Rams country vacation. They don't need it, but let's send the Rams some running back help.
Look at these little pretty boys traveling to the country, hoping I'll give them a win. It won't be that easy for these Botox baboons today.
Alfred, call in Kyron Williams. His ability to sniff out the end zone will be a huge problem for this cat today. The Panther is vulnerable to running backs.
I'm running to Pittsburgh with some Buffaloes as they try to get back to their winning way against those Steelers. Let's get them some wide receiver help.
Buffaloes have playoff aspirations and think they can come to my city and take one? And no way that's happening today. We're gonna eat buffalo burgers tonight.
Let's bring in Khalil Shakir. His speed and hands are a perfect attack against the weak Steelers secondary. He'll be set for a big day in the Steel City.
I'm here in Indianapolis. The Texans are visiting, and the Colt is not rolling out the welcome wagon. The Texans need this win to stay in the playoff hunt. Let's get them some help.
These steers must think I'm queer if they think they are coming to my house and taking a win home with them. Time for them to go back home on the range with a loss.
Send them Dalton Schultz. The Colts aren't good against tight ends, and the lack of receiver help will surely give Dalton a boost today. The Texans still might take this division.
That's right, kids. Use the power of knowledge and go have a super win in fantasy football today.
Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
So,
all right, let's get to some of these questions. First and foremost, Angry Man, he must be talking to Meg here because he says, "Hello, friends. I must confess he woke up with a chubby and needed some Jack material. Thank you for that." Must be. Hopefully he's talking to Meg. I don't
He saw Fred's bald head and he just couldn't help but
That's
think
what I
about
was
losing
saying,
it up.
Freddie. You got fans out here.
Good morning to you,
It's so
Cat for
nice
Life.
and shiny, Fred. You look like you keep it smooth.
Listen, I can't laugh. Cat for Life wants to know. Let's go, Fred. Since you just joined us, we'll hit you up right off. Mitchie, Higgins, or Sutton today? Which one of those three?
Mitchie.
Mechie? Yeah, Mechie. I
From
believe
our
it's
team. From
your
our
boy.
team.
Your boy.
You know what, man? I'm gonna go with him. Is Higgins even playing? If I remember
That's not
correctly, I
T.
thought he.
Higgins. Not T. Higgins, sir.
No, Jaden. It's Jaden Higgins. He's got Houston on there.
Fuck me, man. I don't know. I've been in bad luck lately. Man. I'm gonna go with Sutton. I believe today, man.
Yeah, it's a.
His name. He don't got the best shit going on right now, but I think of all of them, I have to go with Sutton.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better matchup anyway, and hopefully Bo Nix will have a good day today.
A good beat, yeah.
I'm liking that. Meg, you got a flex spot question as well. He's got Justin Jefferson. A lot of Justin Jefferson questions today. Jawan Johnson or Gainwell? He has Jalen Warren as his RB2, mind you. So, so he's already got Jalen Warren in his lineup. He's wanting to know, should he double down on the Steelers running backs or go with the tight end against America's team or a good old reliable Justin Jefferson?
I wouldn't be touching Justin Jefferson right now. He's lost me so many bets in the last couple of weeks. So I'm not speaking to him at all. I would probably go with Kenneth Gainwell from that choice, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad choice. Buffalo absolutely atrocious against running backs, so it's definitely not a bad option. Jawan Johnson, not a bad option either. Miami notoriously bad against tight ends, so I think you got two good choices there. I could see your dilemma, though, since you already have Jalen Warren in, so I get the dilemma, but I'm with you with the Gainwell pick. All right, he said the Patriots sector says way too early, apparently, for the chubby. Providing confidence to our viewers weekly. Apparently, must be talking to Fred there. All right, let's get it on. We got some ultimate DFS lineups to go through. Let's check it out.
All right, brothers and sisters, get ready to get your ultimate DFS roster set with TSS Fantasy.
All right, before we get into it from this week, let's see how we did last week. Let's see who our jobber was last week.
Really, Greg? Again? At least LeDuc got a couple wins this year. It's literally embarrassing at this point. As far as DFS goes, you might as well retire.
Greg, what is going on?
I don't even care anymore. Like, I only set the lineup because Jason tells me to. I don't even care. I'm only here so I don't get fined.
I can't even find your. I must have been so bad. I don't know if I even did the graphic. I can't even find it in here. But I don't know where the hell I put your graphic after last week. But it's okay. We don't need to
put it in the trash.
It was disgusting.
Was it that bad?
It was disgusting anyway.
We're about to find out.
Let's find out who the winner was from last week, though.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Last year's champ, who's been this year's jumbo now. In this season.
All right, I don't know what the hell happened on that video, but there he was. Here's our champ from last week.
What?
Duke, 159.3, ladies and gentlemen. He's back finally off his little whatever it's been going on. It's not been good. So LeDuc is back. Welcome back, my friend. 159.3. Very good week. Obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs helping you out a lot with that as well. I actually was the runner-up because I had Jahmyr Gibbs in as well, 155 last week, so not too far behind. Jahmyr Gibbs obviously helping us a lot with 55.4 points, so that was definitely helpful for the DFS lineups. Let's look at some other ones. Meg, 107.8 last week. Pitts, of course, and Pierce, Diggs. Those guys, unfortunately, did not play well for you, but Devonta Adams was good. And obviously, Lamar Jackson. God, I don't know what the hell's going on with this guy. Not too shabby, though, from last week. Yeah, I don't think I did Fred or Greg's from last week, so sorry, Fred. 107 point. I think you were right behind me, though, Fred, last week. I don't know why the hell. I know I did them. I guess I just didn't load them in here. Justin, 107.8. He got the Lamar Jackson flu, but did put in Gibbs, so that definitely helped out. But with Lamar Jackson, Jameson Williams with the 0, Rashid Shaheed, and Bashal Tutin just not coming through for you last week at all. All right, let's.
I did worse than Justin, and Justin got 2 zeros.
Yeah. It was bad, bro. It was real bad. But
as far as I think everybody put in Gibbs, so I really wanted to see what your lineup was like.
I don't remember, bro.
Oh, by the way, Brian wanted to comment on the earlier comment about the morning chubby. Masturbation offers health benefits such as stress reduction, improved sleep, mood elevation, release of hormones like endorphins and oxytocin. Got to love it. Brian's continuing doing his injury analysis. Man, I'm saying that's why I'm so stress-free, apparently. All right, so here's LeDuc's lineup for this week. Jacoby Brissett, I mean, this guy's been very consistent, so not a bad play there. He likes Neal as well against America's team. Quinton Judkins, which definitely is not a bad play today, being that the weather is going to impact that game so much today, so that's not a bad play at all. Travis Etienne, he likes in his flex. He's got McConkey, Collins, and he's got Wilson in as well. Even though Harrison's playing, they already said that they were going to continue to throw him the football, so should be a good play. And Dalton Schultz has a good matchup today against the Colts, as our Sunday morning cartoon alluded to. And then how could he not start the Rams D going against Carolina today? They should be eaten. All right, here's my lineup for today. Talking about Bo Nix earlier, like the matchup. Washington 26 against fantasy QB, so I love it. Travis Etienne as well. It's against Tennessee. They're 28th against fantasy running backs. Travion Henderson on Monday night going against the Giants, who are 31st against running backs, so I like that as well. Khalil Shakir, again, Pittsburgh, they are dead last against fantasy receivers, and he's been the one that's been at least the most consistent in this lineup, so I like that. Jaden Higgins, I threw in there as well, going against the Colts. They're 26th against fantasy receivers, although I hate to say it, but I'm kind of disappointed Stroud's going to be back. Also threw in Franklin, again, with the got the stack with against Washington. They are 30th against fantasy receivers, so a decent play. And then Jawan Johnson, as I mentioned earlier, Miami 28th against fantasy tight ends, so it's a good play. Then I got Bijan Robinson going against those disgusting Jets. They are 21st against fantasy running backs, so I paid up to get him in there. And then Seahawks D, they got to be licking their chops today against the Vikings. They're already 30th in offense, and can't imagine with this undrafted rookie how they're going to look today. All right, Justin, you're up next, my friend. Tell me about your ultimate DFS lineup.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see it. Sam Darnold seems like a good revenge game for him. Cheap price. A-Chain, I love the matchup in New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans is probably the worst team against the run. RJ Harvey is my surprise of the week. I think he's going to have himself a real good game against the Raiders. Or no, not the Raiders, the Commanders, my bad. And then ETN, 6,500. Tennessee is looking like dog shit, and I think ETN's going to make him look worse. Got Kamari Dike, same game, or DK, whatever. I can't get that to quite roll off right. But he had a great game last week, and I look for him to continue that against this kind of volatile Jaguars defense. Lad McConkey going against the Raiders, just an easy play there. Parker Washington has been absolutely rolling these past couple weeks. He was rolling even when Brian Thomas was in there. Now Brian Thomas is added back in. Biggest bust in the entire fantasy season so far. Look for Parker Washington to continue to make him look that way. Gadsden kind of coming back from injury. Look for him to get back on track against the Raiders. I expect Justin Herbert to be just tossing that pill everywhere today. And then the Rams defense, that's probably the easiest play. Rams defense is just going to absolutely have fun throwing Bryce Young around today. So, yeah, hopefully I win. Second championship. Let's go.
Justin, you're screwed. You're screwed. I got 3 of those plays on my lineup too.
Oh, jeez. You gotta tell me who you're gonna put into your lineup, so I put the exact opposite people.
You're screwed.
I know every time I see those picks and I got them matching up with Greg, I'm like, oh God, I'm in trouble here. All right, let's go to Meg. Meg, talk about your ultimate DFS lineup.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned as well, to be honest, because I've got a couple of players that cross over there. Not too many, thankfully, but
I got 2 of yours, Meg.
I've got Sam Darnold against Minnesota because, again, Seahawks just seem to be fire right now. Tampa Bay, I've taken Rachaad White because Arizona also an absolute dumpster fire going on across there. Not concerned about that matchup, sadly, for my division. RJ Harvey, again, I've had eyes on RJ Harvey all season. I think he's doing some good things and not necessarily getting the recognition, but I think he can put some decent points up this week. JSN, need I say more? Seeing him last week, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that risk, stacking that Seahawks team up. Jacoby Myers, again, I think Jason, you already said Tennessee are awful this season. And so I'd like to see him ball out this week. Kayshon Boutte, just because I love saying his name, to be honest. I was like, I'm ready for this. I'm bringing up Boutte. Wan'Dale Robinson, again, I mean, Jason picked this one for me, guys. I'm not going to lie. I forgot about my flex player this week. So, but very good choice. I like Wan'Dale. And I can't help but say Wan'Dale Robinson. Again, it's a pronunciation thing. And Hunter Henry, he's questionable at the minute, so that could be an interesting choice. But just watching him play against any team that he's been up against has been an interesting season to watch. And I've gone for Jags defense because, again, Tennessee are trash. So I am quietly confident on that one.
Tennessee is trash indeed. Greg, let me see if this, I think this is it here from last week, 107.3.
That ain't too bad.
I mean, it was still pretty bad.
That wasn't too bad.
And Greg and Fred, there's yours, 118.7. I knew I did them. I just had to find it.
100.
There you go. Yeah, and Lisa got 100.
Listen, when you say bad, I'm thinking like 60 or something.
It was worse than everybody else. So there you go. All right, Fred, let's talk about this week's ultimate DFS lineup.
All right. Here we go. I went with the combo this week, the Herbert McConkey combo. I feel like they're gonna have a really big day against the Raiders. The Raiders are just absolutely terrible. RJ Harvey, the backfield is his. Washington's not playing very well. As you see, everybody went between that 5,700 to 6,000, 6,500 range. So right there in the middle. Wan'Dale Robinson, it seems like we're all picking it because that's what the Giants have left. Jacoby Myers versus Tennessee. Tennessee, obviously the worst team in the league. So Jackson, I believe he steps up for Jacksonville today. Brock Bowers is just a beast. He was the only thing going on with for the Raiders. I thought 5,800 was a very good price for him. I went with Breece Hall. They trying to say that he's gonna get more involved with the offense. We'll see. He should be touching the ball at least 20 times. We'll see if they get him that touch this week. And of course, I went a little bit different today. I went with the Titans defense. I believe they're gonna do well. Who are they playing today? I'm sorry, let me look up. There you go. They're playing Jacksonville. No, I gotta look at my little paper here. I think Jacksonville's gonna cough up the ball a few times today. Trevor Lawrence isn't as great as we thought he was. I think Titans have a good defensive showing today.
Bringing that professional analysis as always. Fred.
Hey, I thought that sounded pretty great.
But I will say I was on a show this week and pulled a Thanksgiving lineup up, and I think the point I was making is I started Bengals D, which actually did pretty good surprisingly, but I only put them in because running out of money, and quite frankly in DFS you don't make a ton of points off defense unless you get lucky and find those ones that score. So hey, might not be too bad, Fred. Never know. All right, Greg. Not that anyone cares, but what's your DFS lineup?
Hey, I'm feeling pretty good. Or Justin and Freddie and Meg is in trouble.
Oh God, he got Achane and Harvey. What the hell, man?
Wan'Dale
Robinson too. So either you guys are rubbing off on me and I'm making good picks, or you guys are fucked this week. So
everybody's getting under 100 this week. I can smell it in the air.
Hey, I made 100. But look. You guys gave great analogy on the plays I have on my lineup that you guys have already. So I went with Derek May against the Giants defense. They're 30th against fantasy quarterbacks. So I think Derek May is going to have a great day. And I think he's going to target Stephon Diggs. So I went with that stack right there. Freddie, I agree with you with Breece Hall. The Falcons are 26 against fantasy running back. So Breece Hall, I think, is going to have a great day against the Falcons. And I think Kyle Pitts, because there's nobody else to throw the ball to except Mooney. So I think Kyle Pitts are going to get the targets. And
Casey Washington is there too.
And I went with Texas defense because I think Daniel Jones is going to be running for his life. With that broken fibula fracture, I think he's going to be running for his life. They're going to stack 8 in the box. I think Jonathan Taylor gets bottled up as well. So there goes my lineup. Hopefully, I hit more than 107 points this week.
Carl just wanted to know who the hell Derek May was.
I don't know. I'm just here for my looks.
Keep my quarterback's mouth out. Keep my quarterback's name out your mouth, son. God damn. You got everybody on my team. Man, you know Fred, I might lose to you.
Fred put in a good reminder, by the way. Everyone, don't forget about the Jester Sack. If you want a little taste of the Jester Sack, he's been giving away December 21st. So those of you that consistently are putting in comments and fantasy questions, we're giving some good giveaways, and he's making a list and he's checking it twice. He wants to let everybody know. So make sure you get your comments in so you can get a piece of that Jester Sack. Nothing like a Jester Sack on Sunday morning. All right, let's get our picks together and bring in Carl from Patriots Touchback Podcast. Let's get it on.
Will TSS Fantasy pick the right teams to win this week? Outlook not good.
And good morning, Carl. How are you this morning, my friend?
I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Derek May. Derek May. Derek May.
Listen,
my quarterback's name out of your mouth.
I'm allowed one message. I'm sorry.
Got to love it. I just realized, man, I'm slacking this week. I did not put in our season and week results, bro. That's totally on me. I know. I'm slacking. While we're doing analysis, I'll try to throw that in there. That was my bad. Sorry, that, guys. But we'll talk about the Thanksgiving picks real quick since we're on it. And oh my goodness, it's not good. Let's look at this. We got this wrong. Most of us got this wrong. We got Meg and Andrew got the Dallas in at the last minute. All went Ravens, and we all went Eagles. I mean, damn, bro. Like, I don't even know if you guys want to listen to our picks today. All right, let's get to our picks. While we're talking here, I'll try to drum up our picks.
I had a great record last week, Jason.
You know what it was? I just remembered why, because I was gonna put in I was gonna add the Thanksgiving into our totals, and then I just fucking forgot about it. My fault. All right, let's get to the picks for today. The Saints at America's team, the Miami Dolphins. Miami leads the series 7-6. Last time they played was in 2021. Miami won 20-3. They're favored by 5.5. The over-under is 42.5. Justin, who do you like in this matchup?
Dolphins. Dolphins should manhandle this game pretty easily. Yeah.
Let's get the tomahawk out on this one because we are all going Miami, going for their playoff push. Indeed. Carl, did you have anything else for this one?
Shit game. Dolphins win this easy.
Easy breezy. All right, let's go to the next one. Houston at the Colts. Colts lead this series 33-13-1. Houston swept them last year 23-20 and 29-27. Colts are favored by 3, and the over-under is 44.5. Fred, who do you like in this one?
I'm going with the Texans, man. I picked the Texans. I think that defense has been stout lately. And once I heard Daniel Jones is not at full strength, they're gonna stack the box. I'm definitely going with the Texans today.
Okay, that was a surprise for me too, as well. So, who do you like today, Carl?
This is not an easy one to pick, and I do understand what Freddie has said. I'm going to have the Colts win it. I don't know why I'm just going to give the Colts the edge to win it. The Texans' front four scares the crap out of me. And I don't want them in the postseason. I don't, because they could really ruffle a few feathers. The Colts winning this.
Meg, who do you like?
Yeah, I've got the Colts on this one. I made that pick before fully evaluating Daniel Jones, however, but I'll stick with it.
All right, we'll see. Greg, who do you like?
Man, Daniel Jones is going to be running for his life, man. You see, they did not play good last week. That Houston defense is tough, is strong. That front seven is crazy. And he has a fractured fibula. There's no threat. They're going to put 8 in the box. Jonathan Taylor's going to get bottled up. I went with Houston.
All right, there's our picks.
You know what he's going to be like, don't you? Daniel Jones is going to act like the knight from the Monty Python Holy Grail film, where it's like, what's that down on the floor? That worst.
All right, all of our pilgrims here. We got Justin and Meg with the Colts. Everyone else riding with the Texans in this particular matchup. Cat for Life want to throw in there Tyler Warren and Daniel Jones betting up today. Ooh, trouble. All right, let's get to the game that no one cares about. The Falcons at the Jets. Falcons lead this series 9-5. Last time they played was in 2023.
He's showing both Meg and the juice.
Atlanta won 13-8 the last time they played. They won 3 in a row. Atlanta is favored by 3. The over-under is 37.5. Carl, who you like in this one?
Last week I trusted Kirk Cousins. This week I don't trust him with that Jets defense.
Good pick, Carl.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Meg, who do you think?
Give me my boys. Give me the Falcons. I'm not picking against them again.
I saw that when we played the Meg Zone. I was like, I'm kind of feeling like when you were talking last week, or you talking in the video, that you were a little upset that you went against your boys last week. So I was getting that vibe from you. So there you go. Greg, who do you like?
Man, Kirk Cousins is the quarterback for the Falcons. That's all you gotta say, bro. Kirk Cousins is terrible, man. I'm sorry, Meg. I'm sorry he's
No,
your
I agree.
quarterback. He might
I
as well
agree.
be Justin Fields in the Falcons jersey. I'm just saying, it's just terrible. I'm going with my Jets.
A
And
Jets
I hope
fan.
Fred went with the Jets too.
A Jets fan talking trash about another team's quarterback. That's funny. Fred, what do you think?
Hey,
Greg, I did go with the Jets, my man. And I don't want them to win. I want Mendoza, but I went with the Jets.
We played
Justin?
to win the game, Fred. We played to win the game.
I'm going to go with Ty God Taylor and the Jets. I think Fred said it best. The Jets are going to fuck up their best chance to get a franchise quarterback with a W.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, because they're going to definitely lose next week. I went with the Falcons as well. I think we're good. You know, look at this trio that went with the Jets. I think we're going to be good for a win today for the Falcons.
Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Let's go to the next one. The 49ers at Cleveland. Cleveland leads this series 13-8. That was surprised me. Last time they played was in 2023. Cleveland won 19-17. San Francisco, however, is favored by 5.5. The over-under is 35.5. Meg, who you like in this one?
I've got the 49ers, but I do think that the Browns have got a really decent chance. Quinshon Judkins is no joke. They've got just that defense is nasty. It's filthy, and I do like their chances, but I'm gonna stick with my guns and go 49ers.
Yeah, with the weather today, running the ball and defense are really going to play a part in this game. So I think Christian McCaffrey and Quinshon Judkins set for a good day. Juice, what do you think?
I picked the Niners, but I think, like Meg said, I think Cleveland's going to make a game of this, man, with the weather. And Shador has brought some energy to Cleveland. He's making those plays, even though it may not factor much with the weather. But did you see when he got in the game and how the defense was energized? I think it's going to be a close game. I think so. But I picked the Niners.
We all know Greg loves him some Shador and put that tomahawk down. I don't even know what I was wasting time. We all went Niners in this one. Carl, did you have any? Did you want to pick Cleveland for this one?
I saw a report that apparently it's going to be snowing in Cleveland during this game. And you're picking the 49ers to win a snow game. Dumb mistake. Give me Cleveland.
Ooh, dumb mistake.
Hey. So, yeah,
Sam,
you guys did make a dumb mistake in this one. I'm going to give you a little bit of 49er history versus Cleveland right here. We haven't won a game in Cleveland since 1984.
But
we are 8-13. Yeah, because I like my fan card. I take an L. I'll take an L for it. I'm saying you guys, man, you guys should have known.
You know what,
Sam?
You know what? With that, change my pick to Cleveland.
No, it's locked in. It's locked in, Jude.
Sam says
going
Brock
down
is,
like the rest of us.
Sam said Brock is dog shit. He took that fucker last week. Never again. Indeed.
Yeah, he
All
is
right.
dog shit. Put Mac Jones in. We'll be fine.
Let's get to the next matchup. The Rams at the Panthers. Panthers lead the series 13-10. Last time they played was in 2022. The Rams won 24-10. They're favored by 10.5. Over-under is 44.5. We're not going to waste time on this analysis here. It is all Rams all day in this matchup. Although, I mean, again, maybe, out in the elements and, coming to the East Coast might play a factor. Nah. It's going to be Rams. Carl, did you have anything on that one?
Rams win, but I've just got a suspicious feeling this is going to be a closer game than what it's given credit for. They got to fly over to the other side. It's like a 10 a.m. start time on the western part of the USA, so it might take them a while to get going. So the Panthers got to strike very, very quickly in order to use the running game of Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. So we'll see. But I've got the Rams winning this.
By the way, that Panthers secondary is super athletic. Some of those catches that they were making, the interceptions they were making, I was just
CJ
like,
Horn is a dog. CJ Horn is a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damian Hernandez says, how is beating the Raiders with Geno as QB1 inspiring?
I ain't going there.
It's not.
All
right.
Die-hard Shador lover. That's all he needs to know.
Shador look better
He could do no wrong.
Than Gabriel. That's all I'm saying. Everybody, the team had a little life in them.
Yeah, got a little juice. That's possible. All right, let's go.
I like what you did there, Jason.
Yeah, see, boom. Jags at Titans. Titans lead the series 35-26. Jags swept last year 20-13 and 10-6. Jacksonville favored by 5.5. Over under 41.5. Greg, who you like?
Jacksonville, man. I think they do enough. The Titans, it just looks bad all around. They don't run the ball well. Cam Ward is trying his best. Jacksonville is just going to have more. So I'm going with J-Ville.
Put the tomahawk down again. We all going the Jags in this one. Not seeing a lot of oomph from these Titans. The funny thing is, though, this was the one I was going to lone wolf because I just feel like this is the kind of games that the Jags lose. They're doing well, and then all of a sudden they play somebody who is inferior and they lose it. So it was close on this one. I think this will be closer than people think, but yeah, I'm going to just ride with Jacksonville. Carl, do you have anything different on that?
Jacksonville should win this game, but they are the sort of team that, they play well against more better competition. When they play someone inferior, they actually suck. The Cardinals game, that should not have been a close game. So, but Tennessee are just doing Tennessee things right now. They're, double shot of whiskey all that night.
Totally agree with you on that. Let's go with the Cardinals at the Bucks. This series actually is tied 11-11. Last time they played was in 2022, and the Bucks won 19-16. They won 2 in a row in the series. The Bucks are favored by 3.5, and the over/under is 44.5. Justin, who do you like in this one?
I like the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals have got this one. I mean, they've just been playing competitive football ever since Kyler Murray left. Big shocker there. Jacoby Brissett is kind of on fire, and I mean, I think this receiving game at least is one of the top 15 in the league. So, yeah, I like the Cardinals.
I'm with it. Fred, who you like?
Yeah, we're going with the Bucks. They have to get back right, and what a better team to do it against than the Cardinals. Bucks win today. I think they win big.
Carl, who you like?
2 questions. Is Baker Mayfield available?
Yes.
And is Bucky Irvin back?
Yes.
Then give me the Buccaneers.
Bucky Irving on a limited capacity, however, today it was something I was reading about. They're going to kind of wean him in like they did Chris Godwin. So just something to take note of.
And they're going to have to. Baker's not 100%. They're going to have to wheel him in. They're going to have to.
Definitely. Meg, who you like?
Yeah, I think they're Buccaneers on this one, unfortunately. I am knowing that they've got Bucky, they've got Baker, and they've got Chris Godwin back as well. It's pointing in the right direction for them to get that win, get back on track.
Greg?
I like the Bucks, even though Baker's back and Bucky's back. The Cardinals suck against the run. So that 3-headed monster, they're rotating Tucker, they're rotating Bucky, they're rotating Rashad White at times. I don't think Arizona's going to be able to keep up with that. And I like Baker. When Baker's hurt, Baker plays, man. But Baker, he's a baller, bro, and he's going to ball out today, I think so. So I'm going with Tampa.
Yeah, I agree. He has that dog for sure. I'm going to go with the Bucks as well. And again, I think if this was in Arizona, I might have a little bit of a little bit of caution, I guess, instead of, going all out on the Bucks. But I like the Bucks in this matchup. As we mentioned, they're getting a little healthier now, and they're obviously still a little banged up, but I think they're getting healthier as the playoffs approach. So, like Fred said, they got to get right, and I think today's a good day to do that. All right, let's go with the next game. The Minnesota Vikings at Seattle. Seattle leads the series 13-7. Last time they played was last year. Minnesota won 27-24. They won 2 in a row. Seattle's favored by 11.5. The over/under is 41.5. Fred, who are you liking this one? Are you frozen, Fred?
Fred?
I think he might be frozen, yeah.
That's the best.
The thinker. Oh, there he is.
There you go, Fred.
Yeah, I got stuck. What's the question?
We got Minnesota at Seattle.
I went with Seahawks. Seahawks is just a better team. Minnesota, man, this guy is throwing an interception every single game. I mean, Minnesota's just bad right now. I bet they regret letting Sam Darnold go. Terrible.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy actually not even playing today. They have a undrafted rookie, so we'll see some.
Oh my God,
some good interceptions, I think, today. What do you think, Carl?
So Seattle are going to win this game for sure, but I just want to throw a note of caution out there. The Patriots played the Vikings pre-season, so I know a little bit about Max Brosma. He will take what the defense gives you. He'll go through his early reads. He will take all the check downs. Just stack the box. Just don't make him go deep, and that's where you'll caught, and that's where you'll catch him.
Meg, who you like?
Yeah, give me the Seahawks on this one all day, every day.
Greg?
Seattle. Why?
Justin?
Laying the hammer down?
Vikings.
What?
Vikings. This is the surprise case right here. This is the surprise factor. Carl, I like what you did there, and that's why you're my favorite analysis of this entire group, because you did your homework. I did my homework as well. I saw Max Brosberg clips. I've been just fascinated with the dude because it's like, how can you not be? When you have your quarterback is Brock Purdy, the one guy who's been doing the miracle shit all year long. When you see another miracle story, you kind of go, oh, let's see what this guy's all about. This guy does the fundamentals correctly. He looks for his reads. He doesn't get anxiety like JJ McCarthy gets. I think he's got all the weapons around him to make this a game. And, when that happens, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose.
When was his last NFL start?
He's an undrafted rookie. He was this year.
Exactly. He's playing the number one defense today. Are you really think he's going to be?
Hey, Greg, take a look at last week. Tennessee carved up this number one defense.
It is true, but they were in Tennessee. That I think played a little bit of effect.
Seattle's been shitting the bed at home. What are you talking about? That's
He's
even
our
worse.
lone wolf this week. I think Meg brought up earlier this week. It is a revenge game for Sam Darnold, which I think really spells trouble for this Vikings offense. And the reason I say that is they're going to get up big, going to have to dictate. The Seahawks are going to have to the Vikings are going to have to throw to stay in this game, and that's going to lead to some interceptions today.
Rosmer Mania is going to run wild on Seattle this year.
Okay,
Justin, you don't
just
even believe that.
Justin, don't take my word. Justin, don't take my word.
Mania's going, boy.
Justin, don't take my word seriously about this quarterback, okay? Commissioner Cooper still not sent me my signing bonus contract yet. Until he does, guess what? All I say is waffle. Complete waffle.
Love it.
Well, that makes sense because all I say is waffle too.
Fred Leduc want to say that was Fred's thinking's face when you got there. Hello, Corey. Appreciate you joining us today. Caffeine Life thinks that's interesting. Damian Hernandez, somebody smoking crack thing. JJ is going to win anything. LOL. All right, let's get to the next one. Buffalo at the Steelers. Steelers lead the series 17-13. Remember, this was the AFC wildcard game last year. Buffalo won 31-17. They've won 2 in a row and 4 of the last 5. Buffalo is favored by 3 over/under, and this one's 45.5. Fred, who you like in this one?
The Bills.
The Bills, and get the hammer out because, it's like that. We're all going Buffalo in this matchup. Nobody went Steelers here, so we all like Buffalo to bounce back.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, Carl, what do you think?
Steelers going to win this game. It's almost locked in.
You do realize the Bills do not have Spencer Brown at right tackle. He's out. And they don't have Dion Dawkins at left tackle. He's also out.
That's
I do realize, though, they are playing the Steelers, but yeah, go ahead.
Still a good defense.
Yeah, give me the
pretty good defense.
I
know your point.
I seriously don't want to. But that Pittsburgh offense it's just. That's all I say to that.
Did you say Pittsburgh has a good defense? Is that what you're saying, Justin, back there?
Yeah, they got a good defense. What are you talking about?
They're dead last against fantasy receivers, bro. Like, you can't be a good defense if you're dead last against
if you're dead last against fantasy receivers.
Yeah,
do they have a pass rush? Have they won games? Yes.
That means they're getting lit the fuck up all year long. They've been getting lit up. They're dead last all year long. Never
change.
He picked Minnesota.
The Bills are almost last place against the running back.
He picked the Bills, and now he's arguing for the Steelers. Like, he's all over the fucking place.
I'm arguing because every time we go hammer down on a competitive game, we lose.
Take this fantasy, bro.
I think this is a competitive game.
So take this.
I don't think this is even going to be a competitive game, quite frankly. So
It's
just
going to
my
be competitive. Okay, we can put a $10 bet on that one. I guarantee
$10
you.
bet, $10. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Vegas at the
Freddie
Chargers.
Reyes, Cash App.
Vegas
you
at the
go.
Chargers. Vegas leads this series 69-61-2. They played in week 2. Chargers won 20-9. They've won 3 in a row, 4 out of the last 5. Chargers favored by 9.5. Over under is 40.5. Carl, who you like in this one?
Fuck the Raiders.
Got the Raiders. What? I was like,
I said fuck the Raiders.
He
Not
said
I got
fuck
the
the
Raiders. I
Raiders.
said fuck the
Oh,
Raiders.
sorry. I thought you said I got the Raiders.
So
I was like,
I'm
wait.
taking Herbert. I'm taking Herbert and the Chargers, obviously.
Yeah, I like that. I think we all like that. Put the hammer down. Justin, do you want to argue about the Raiders?
I
real
was just
quick?
about to ask.
Yeah. Brock Bowers, no Chip Kelly ruining everything. Yeah, I want to argue about the Raiders all day long. I still don't think they'll win.
No, we did talk about that on Friday. There's always that little bit of bounce, I guess, in a team step when a coach gets fired. So
How can you be the highest paid offensive coordinator and fuck the job up that much?
Man, I'm the one that sat here on the summer. I thought,
Tom Petullo is still employed by the Eagles, so you know.
yeah, I was in the summer saying Genty was going to break Gale Sayers' record for all time yards. It just ain't been working out because I thought Chip Kelly was going to bring a little something to that offense, but he definitely didn't bring much at all. Except his
I was gonna
suitcase.
say, to be fair, your prediction wasn't bad. It's just Chip Kelly fucked it all up.
Chip Kelly just terrible play calling, bro.
Oh, indeed. All right, let's get to 2 more that I don't think we need to waste much time on. But the Broncos at the Commanders. This series actually is tied 8-8. Last time they played was in 23. Washington won 35-33. Denver's favored by 6.5. Over under 42.5. Meg, who you liking this?
Are we not throwing this hammer down? Like, is this not?
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Okay.
I always
Broncos.
give one person.
Broncos. Every day we do Broncos. I was like half asleep there. Broncos.
No, you're good. I just want to, I like everybody to get a little chance to say something about it. Yeah, we like the Broncos in this. Washington's defense just atrocious, so I'm just not
terrible.
good.
Do you agree, Carl?
Yeah, what do you think, Carl?
Even though I want Denver to lose so badly, I know they're not.
Let's go to the Monday Night Delight. The Giants at the Patriots. This series is tied 7-7. A lot of series tied are going to be broken this week. Last time they played was in 2023, and the Giants won 10-7. What a great game that was. Patriots are favored, by 7. The over-under is 46.5. Juice, who you like?
I think Jameis Winston makes this a game, boy.
Winston's not playing. Winston's not playing.
Dart's back.
I'm still oversleeping. Jackson Dart is going to make this a game, but New England's still going to pull this the fuck out. No matter. Patriots
See,
win.
Fred and Greg on the same playbook for getting prepared for the show. Put the hammer down on this one. We all like the Patriots. Oh, goodness. Yep. Sam said he was talking to you. He said, don't sleep on Dart. That's for sure. All right, let's go. Thank you guys for joining us today. We got something special for you. If you're here, I know you might have missed church this morning. So put your hands together and pray because it's time for Fantasy Jesus.
Put your hands together and pray. It's time for Fantasy Jesus.
I'm here to save your fantasy rosters.
Welcome in everybody to TSS Fantasy and happy Thanksgiving. We are so thankful for you guys, and we want to show our appreciation this week with our Fantasy Jesus 5 picks for week 13. Let's get it kicked off with Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett has averaged 20 points per game in each of his games this year, so put him in as almost an automatic lock-in guy, and he won't cost you as much money, saving you some money for later, guys. Next up, we got RJ Harvey, another bargain deal right there. Playing against the Commanders, this will be the first week where he gets a full workload. We're going to kind of get to see what Sean Payton on the bye is going to do with R.J. Harvey, and I think it's going to be explosive because those Commanders have looked real old out there. And then we got our wide receiver, and we're going to stick with the underdogs here. We're going to go with Chimeri Dike. And I might have said that wrong. Maybe it's DK, maybe it's Dike, whatever. Potato, patata. What's a big deal is that this guy is a target machine, and he was getting his opportunities last week, and he was using them. Look for this week to be an easier challenge against the Jaguars and hopefully produce more points. Next up, we got Oronde Gadsden II. Oronde Gadsden, just like his father, is a big play receiver, and that is my baby going there. But look for him to be a huge part of this Chargers offense, especially against this lackluster Raiders defense. Look for them to want him to get back into the swing of things. And then finally, we got the Miami Dolphins defense. Self-explanatory, it's the Saints. So just play the Miami Dolphins defense. They've been really good in the pass rush this year. Look for them to hold the Saints to under 20 points and have a great fantasy day for your team. That has been 5 DFS picks for your Thanksgiving rosters. May your lineups be blessed.
Thou shalt not lose today. Consider your fantasy football lineups blessed.
Thou shall not lose, indeed. All right. Oh, Fred put up the prizes for the Jester Sack. Got a Jim Kelly signed mini helmet, Zay Jones signed Jacksonville jersey, Andre Reed signed jersey, AJ Epinesa, if I can say that right, signed jersey, Patrick Surtain signed jersey, and that Vinny Testaverde. Oh my goodness! Oh, signed photo. All right, I love it. Little Vinny, little Vin. Why not? By the way, Sam says Giants by 3 as well.
Wow.
Carl, where can everyone follow, subscribe, and get all your great Patriots content?
Yeah, you'll find us on the Patriots Touchback on YouTube and on Apple and Spotify as well. We'll be back on Wednesday for the review show, and then we go into our bye week. So we might be doing something a little bit different as well, trying to go through the upcoming draft, who we could go for regarding the players. We still have a lot of holes on our roster, so we'll be going through a lot of different players and so on. And yeah, that's where you'll currently find us right now.
All right, I love it. By the way, cool. Justin, yes, sir.
What happened to the records from last week? You didn't post.
I don't have time. It's hard to try to maneuver everything. I'll send in our group chat. That was my fault on that. It's okay. I'm still in the lead, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, but I just want to know if I came out the basement. That's all.
You did come out the basement. You did. You're back and forth again. So just to give you that heads up. And real quick before we sign off, Justin, I love lesbians too, but it's DK, not Dyke. Just so we're clear on that. All right, guys, we appreciate you. Good luck this week. I hope you get in those playoffs. We'll see you next Friday. We'll break things down, get you into those playoffs. And maybe if you got a playoff matchup or two, help you out. Let's go. Good luck this week. We appreciate you, and we
Freddie
are out. Down with Fred.